In a case that has sent shockwaves across India, the brutal rape and murder of a doctor in Kolkata has brought to light a horrifying tale of crime, abuse, and the failure of a system meant to protect us. Today we dive deep into the disturbing details of the Kolkata doctor case involving Sanjay Roy, a man whose sinister past went unchecked. The victim, a young female doctor, was found dead under extremely suspicious circumstances at R.G. Kar Medical College in Kolkata. The scene was gruesome. She had suffered severe injuries and the autopsy revealed shocking details. She was bleeding from her eyes, a clear indication of the brutal nature of the assault. The autopsy confirmed what many feared. This was not just a murder, but a horrifying act of sexual violence. The doctor had been raped and then strangled, leading to her death. The brutality of the crime left the community in shock and triggered a widespread call for justice. The investigation quickly led to the arrest of Sanjay Roy, a civic volunteer working at the hospital. However, Roy was no ordinary suspect. His past was littered with crimes that had gone unpunished. He had been married 4 times and was known for his abusive behavior. Roy's criminal history was deeply disturbing. He was a habitual offender with a history of sexual offenses and violence. Despite this, he had managed to secure a position as a civic volunteer, which gave him access to the hospital premises and vulnerable individuals. The details of the crime were so shocking that they immediately triggered a massive public outcry. Protests erupted across Kolkata, with people demanding justice for the young doctor and harsher punishments for sexual offenders. The police investigation uncovered chilling evidence that pointed directly to Roy. The forensic team worked meticulously to piece together the crime, revealing that the attack had been premeditated and that Roy had used his position to gain access to the victim. Public anger was palpable, with many questioning how Roy, with his criminal past, was allowed to work in a role that brought him close to potential victims. The case highlighted significant lapses in the vetting process for civic volunteers and the need for stricter background checks. The legal battle that followed was intense, with Roy facing charges of rape and murder. The case quickly became a focal point for discussions on the safety of women, particularly in workplaces like hospitals where they should feel secure. This case raised pressing questions about the responsibilities of institutions in ensuring the safety of their employees. The brutality of the crime, coupled with the systemic failures that allowed a predator like Roy to operate unchecked, has led to calls for comprehensive reforms in how such roles are assigned and monitored. The aftermath of this case has left a deep scar on the community. Candlelight vigils and rallies have been held in memory of the victim, with widespread demands for accountability and justice. The medical community in particular has been vocal about the need for better protection for healthcare workers. This tragic case serves as a harsh reminder of the dangers that women face, even in places where they should feel safe. It also underscores the urgent need for systemic change, ensuring that those who are meant to protect us are thoroughly vetted and held to the highest standards of conduct. As the legal process continues, the hope is that justice will be swift and decisive, sending a clear message that such heinous acts will not go unpunished. This is not just about one victim, it's about safeguarding the dignity and safety of everyone. What are your thoughts on the Kolkata doctor case? How can we create safer environments for women and hold offenders accountable? Share your views in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth stories and updates.